Afternoon, everyone. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. So, plans kind of changed for the season slightly. It's an addition rather than a subtraction of any kind. It's just a case of I heard yesterday that nobody was doing a villager trading hall, so server can't do it. We definitely need a villager trading hall, a public one. So I built a hall yesterday and been moving villagers in. They're just temp villagers there because obviously there needs to be 4 different halls with different villagers. Just had fun moving these lot here. Do I have enough? I don't have enough space. Okay. Let's move you out of the way so you don't get accidentally bumped into a wall and suffocate. Kind of just had to deal with runaway villagers because villagers seem to like to do that to me. Bless them. So how's everybody doing today? Did I put it on? I did. Good. So we'll leave those there for a second because hi Canterad, happy time zone. So just need to grab some more rails and then we'll put those villagers in a home, hopefully. And let's hope they don't take any more damage because they took a little bit of damage while I was trying to get them there. And then the plan is we need to start building another trading hall. So I got some resources together. And we'll take care of that in a second. I just want to get these villagers in the location they need to be. Right, so you need to go here. Right, oh, be a second. Just need to hit a refresh button. There we go. So let's head back to the trading hall. So now we have at least the start of a trading hall. We've got a bunch of librarians in and I have some more villagers out there that I need to take over. I like the signs that hang down. I think that's cool. Hiya, Miss Mist. How are you doing today? Oh, let's try not to walk into things. Right, so like I said, the plan's slightly changed. We are now doing a public trading hall. Oh, I forgot to grab rails. I have 2 sticks. That's not enough. You doing good? Oh, I'm ticking along. I can't complain. Except I'd forget my head if it was loose. I meant to grab some rails. That was the whole point of coming this way. And the XP array kind of changed a little bit because I didn't like it where it was. I went and had some food after stream and I came back and I took one look at it and I thought, that's a mess. So we'll have a quick fly over there so you guys can see the change. Moved it down a little bit. It's now hiding down there. So when the carpet's on the top, it should hide the array itself. So I think that looks better than it being almost to the top of the window height that it was on Friday. But like I say, I went and had some food, came back, and it looked awful. Hi, Puri. Thank you for the Phantom. Much appreciated. So let's grab these while we're at it. It's not all the resources we'll need, but at least it's a chunk of them. I'm looking for a stone cutter. So where did I hide stone cutters? Well, I can always make one. Because obviously I lose everything. The change of plans are I hadn't planned to do the public trading hall this season. I am now doing the public trading hall this season. Somebody yesterday was asking about a villager trading hall. I think it was Eck, and everybody was saying there wasn't one. And when I checked the sheet for the projects, nobody had actually claimed it to do it. So I started building this yesterday, measuring out the distance between halls, and I put this hall in yesterday and started moving villagers up. So I am now doing the trading hall, the public one, as well as the projects I'm going to do. It's not taken away from anything, it's just addition to. I need to put some flooring underneath this because I know this will freak some people out. We're at 227, that way nothing down, because things despawn after 120 odd blocks. And this high up, there's not going to be any mobs loaded except the villagers. Yeah, I like glass floor too, but there was a few people last season I remember seeing in chat that they had issues with glass floors and having nothing under them, which is understandable. It's just a case of oh, do I have them? I do. Now please don't jump into the wall. Several of these villagers, since I started moving them, popped out on the outside of the building, which is a bit of a pain. Then I have to climb around the back and try and rescue them. And I don't want them falling back down to the ocean. Yeah, if I have wings, it's not an issue, but the villagers don't have wings. And only some of the holes will be above water. Some of them are going to be above land. Hence it being even more important to be high enough in the air that it's not going to affect the loading of mobs. But it'd be interesting if we could put wings on villagers and seeing, but I dread to think where they would get to. I have enough trouble wrangling them at the best of times if they could fly as well. That could be interesting. Not in a good way. So what I've done above some of these as well is I put some of these storage bookcases, and in some of them they have some books that people can grab, or they can grab them out of the chests that are round on the top. So you can go there. So we'll just get these three I had hoped to get these villagers in their home before stream, but two of them escaped from the water vator that brings them up, and I had to chase them round the forest. Because of course, they never like to go where you want them to. See? Come on. Go in there. It's a nice little place. You'll really like it. See? Told you you would. So I have about 3 or 4 more librarians with books ready to come up here. But what I'm doing is, I know they're not going to be cured up here, but emeralds are usually pretty easy to come by soon as the raid farms get going on the server. So I'm not doing zombie conversion there, but I've converted them for me so that I can buy a whole bunch of books and just stick them in the chests as well. And hey, Deathshot, thank you for the raid. It is much appreciated. So, what's it? I can never say the name. It's Eargus dropped off some emeralds for the trading halls so that people can come and get the books that they need. So we do have a whole bunch of them here now, but we will have more soon. I hope your stream went well. What were you streaming, Deathshot? So, well, I didn't need to do that, but hey. Right. So, which hall should we do next? Just trying to figure out which one. Probably the one opposite here. So I have a water vator that brings up the villagers. 200, what? 100 odd blocks. Thank you. And then I need to put a rail line on here as well for the other villagers. Hi, Crafted. Right, so you can, because of the 50 entity rule, you can only have one hall loaded at any time, which means they have to be out of render distance. Therefore, I usually work on the principle of the chunk I'm in plus 10 in additional ones, which means it's 22 chunks from the edge of that hole to the beginning of the next hole. That way, if I'm in the middle, I cannot load any of the holes. If I go a chunk or two in one direction, only one of them will load at the same time. So, but I put them a little bit further apart than need be, just for safety's sake. Yeah, because if I'm in the okay, so if I'm on this, say I'm in this chunk, and in 10, and I have another one on the 10th chunk that way. I move one chunk this way and that's loaded. But I also have to make sure that the one on that side isn't going to be loaded. Now I may go a little bit overboard, but I don't want to be stood in the middle and have more than one of them loaded at a time. So I usually just take this as the middle and go out 11 that way and 11 that way at an angle. And then start my 2 chunks, 2 by 2 from there. Exactly, because I don't want to get 50 villagers here and 50 villagers there and then find that 100 villagers are loaded and you either have to move them or kill them. Neither of which is a good prospect. And considering we're at world border, so let's put these shulkers down and we will start building this hall. Because I'd like to get all 4 halls in by the end of the week. It's just different types of woods. So I'm using deep slate, which I've plenty of, and I've got a bunch of dark oak. My main thing is going to be glowstone that I need to get more of. I'm just doing it glass for now, but I will put a block underneath it afterwards. But I'm using glass because it's not spawnable. And obviously I don't want mobs spawning on the hall or in the hall. And I'm only doing 2 by 2 because I'm trying to reduce the chance of there being somewhere for a raid to form, if at all possible. And being so high up, it can't, there's nothing above and there's nothing below. So it's just the blocks of the hall itself. Fortunately, I'd claimed a big enough area that I can put all 4 halls in my claim and still have, and it only comes to where the current portal is, give or take a couple of chunks. So I still have plenty of space on the opposite side to decorate and use some entities there. Which is good. But yeah, I hadn't realised nobody else had wanted to do the project until yesterday. And seeing as we're 3 weeks in, it'd be handy for people to have a public trading hall. And people will always buy books anyway, because not everybody likes using a public trading hall. So, and I don't always stock every single villager for librarians, etc. Just the most common ones. That way it does leave room for the shops as well. Because I don't want to spoil that too much either. Hi, Eliza. Yeah, that's the thing. And seeing as people have crazy raid farms, usually getting emeralds isn't too bad. So we'll get working on this second of the halls. So we'll end up with 4 like we had last season. Yep, we'll have a hall for masons as well, Eliza. Hi Federation Rebels, thank you for the follow. Sorry, not follow, I mean raid. Apologies. Brain not working correctly today. It is much appreciated. How are you doing? Yep. You feel that as well. Yeah, because the masons are really handy, especially for the number of different types of blocks. And seeing as some of the halls, they weren't exactly full last season, I plan to do a haul purely of masons. Oh, I'm ticking along, I can't complain. Okay, so we're out of glass. How many more stacks do I need? So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10. So I need 7 more stacks of glass. I have a few emeralds. Let's go see what we can buy. I think I had a few more emeralds over here. Somewhere. Hidden in my chest monster. Because of course. Yeah, I went to Vanilla Tweaks and just got the resource pack from there. Oh yeah, I can't trade with you. You're not set to a trade yet. Okay. You will need to convert. I've removed yours. We're going to have to go to the other trading hall. Let's see what we can buy. You need all... Hi, Joe. It's not an issue. Like I said, I just wasn't aware nobody had... That's okay. I'm not worried about it. We have villagers. Like I say, this hall... One of the halls is open, so... Let's see who's got the glass. But yeah, I just assumed somebody else had picked up the project, so it's not a problem. You did 46, yes, you're going to do more today? That's cool. Yeah, sandstone is one of those things. Oops, go away. Right, so that unlocked you a little bit further as well. So how many stacks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 stacks. Sorry, effort. I'm terrible with the name. The double E Gussus. Sorry. How's that doing? 1, 2, 3, 6. Almost there. That should give us enough glass. Let's put those back in there. Yeah, he brought over a shulker of blocks so that there's emeralds there now for people who need to trade for books. Like I say, it's still kind of hodgepodge, but I'll sort out. But yeah, there's a bunch of things for them to go. Like I say, we now have a respiration and flame and fortune 3, etc., etc. Still to go into the hall. Hi, Eck. Let's. How are you doing today? And let's try not to kersplat. Kersplatting isn't fun. And I had to bring this hall pretty close to the world border because space. We'll get the glass floor in and then start building this second hall. And we can put this one to masons. That way people can start using them if they need them. You had a tiring day at work with your knees that hurt? Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully they'll feel better soon for you. It's not much fun when you're in pain. Now this hall, the halls on this side are slightly smaller. I may need to add an additional block on the end, but we'll find out in a second. But if I do that, I end up taking it over the next chunk border, and hence my giving myself playroom. I'm going to be doing both. What I've done is my claim is from about here all the way over. So from this one to the other trading hall is back to my original portal location. But I still have another, I think it's about another 400 blocks on the other side. So I'm going to be doing both. It's just that this is going to be here as well. Because I was looking around for somewhere close and there's a number of people in the area, so it's a case of, okay, I will just use this end of it and the entity limits on this side of the build and just make sure anything I do below it doesn't need entities. It's not a big deal. And it doesn't take long to throw up a couple of trading halls. They're not going to be anything posh. They're just going to be. I claimed a fair bit, yes. But because I was claiming a fair bit, that's why I came out to world border, so as not to interfere with people too much. Oh, that was a plan. Because I think it works out something like 1,000 blocks, give or take. Right. I didn't bring the stone cutter, did I? I was going to make one. That's okay, we can still make one. There we go. Have the ingredients. Right, so I need a whole bunch of stone, brick, of the brick variant to start with. Whoops! Nope, you don't want to fall off, Pendle. Falling isn't a good thing. Especially as it's ground below you. Going ka-splat. Okay. We'll start in this corner. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we can remove those blocks. Now it's buildy time, which is the fun bit. So how's everybody's weekend went? So how are we doing? 1, 2, 3. Ah, we're okay. Should just fit. So I'm using the similar design to what I used last season, except I'm not having back-to-back sections. It's one above the other. So the storage is above the villagers rather than ooh. This is where I'm one block short. Fortunately, I left 22 chunks between holes. Which means breaking into this one still gives me 21 chunks to that one. So it shouldn't make a difference for the entities. Theoretically. Gave myself a little bit of wriggle room. That's in the wrong place. That can come out. Then we have 1, 1, 2. Okay. So there's some blocks in the centre I need to leave space for, so that the train track can come in for moving villagers. I may have to move the line a little bit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and that gives me the 3 Theoretically, it's still fine. It can just come in at the edge instead. You were so confused how you were placing in the air in front. Yep, it's definitely glass. I have the resource pack from Vanilla Tweaks. It cleans the glass up because I don't like the little bits in the glass. And technically, that one would go there. Right. This one's going to be dark oak that I use because it was just one of the easier lots of wood to gather. I figured bamboo would be easy yesterday, but yeah. Considering we have a bamboo farm, it was more hassle than I expected it to be. So today we got some dark oak instead. The fun bit is going to be the glowstone. I use a fair bit of that for the lighting. And I haven't converted the other clerics yet, so we may be placing some temporary torches, etc. No, they're going to stay as I build them this time. Because I may end up putting some... That's not right, is it? It would be like that. Is that right? For some reason that doesn't look right to me. Because I didn't think it was a straight line. I was pretty sure it went back the two. It's probably because this thing is a little bit shorter. If I do end up building anything around them, it will be very late in the season because I've still got the cruise ship and the tropical resort and the theme park. And then I've got the second build of a spiral mountain range with gorges and waterfalls and so on to do yet. Heck. Yeah, like that ever happens. Uh-huh. Smaller. That'll be the day. You really think that's actually going to happen? I guess it depends how you class it. I'm helping with tolls. I have 2 large projects of my own. Well, large-ish, and the trading halls as well. So but at least they're different projects and different styles, so I can jump in between them will be like a break. And it's not like it takes long to build trading halls anyway. I should have the halls done by the end of this week. And I'm on holiday for 2 weeks after this week, so I know it's overkill. I just want to make sure there's plenty of light around the villagers, hence lots of glowstone. I need to put something in the corners in a second as well. But I'm going to use the stripped log in the corners, just so it's a little bit different. Which is why I'm thinking this is wrong. It's got to be wrong. Hang on. I just need to double check this one over here. Let's try not to kersplat. Right, so it's 3 at the back there. So what's it like on the inside? No, it is that way. Okay. I was thinking it was wrong. It's not. Just didn't feel right. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lighting rod. Trust me, there is a lightning rod. I do not want to come back to villagers and have issues with them. Thank you for the phantom, Joe. I was just hoping to kind of outrun it then. I was thinking, yep, just keep flying. They'll stay behind you. Hopefully they won't come. And did I have a bed with me? And the answer to having a bed with me is no. Okay. Yep, we'll put the strips in. Okay. And I should have a whole bunch of chests because there's about 400 chests in the build, give or take a couple. You're out on a giant platform yourself and forgot to sleep now and then. Yeah. It's so easy to do. So I've got 30 of those, but I'm going to need a bunch more. So let's take half a stack. And do I have any tiled? Did I use tiled or did I use... No, I used stone. No, I didn't. I did use tile. So it's not so bad because it's kind of rinse and repeat. Kind of build, so it's... Hence why I should be able to get all 4 of them up in a week. But I must admit, I'm looking forward to my 2 weeks off work from the end of this week. Okay. You're jealous? Yeah. Well, you had a fair bit of time off earlier this year. And a great trip by the sound of it too. Doesn't feel... It feels like I may have over-prepped with the dark oak. I think it was probably because of how much hassle the bamboo was yesterday. That's okay. It will come in handy. I do like that the bamboo gives you a mosaic pattern block as well. There's lots of different variants of it. Right. Now, guess I better... Let's move these inside. Now that I've got some floor space. Whew, we got them all. I wasn't sure if one or two of them would fall. They didn't, so that's a good thing. There we go. There we go. Then we can put the portal upstairs there. Right. Now here comes the expensive bits. Ooh. That's a thought. No. I was going to put bookcases in, but these aren't. But these are not librarians. The new fancy ones, but no. I wonder if it would be better to put a shulker above it, above their heads. Or a different block. Now, what block can we put above their heads? It needs. That's a question. This is going to be a very dark build. Would probably have been better if. Hang on, I want to put that at the top, not the bottom. That way, if it flips up, it's above their head, not in the middle of their bodies. Might have been better to do the birch or something, but in which case, because it's so dark, we need to put a block above this that brings a different colour into the build. Okay. You can go away for a second. See? It's kind of fun, cool that you can jump off there and fly almost to the other side of my build. Where are you? Are there any more of you? Grab the sand in case we need to make some. Okay. Maybe there's some over at the storage room. Go away, I don't need you for now. Nope. Well, so I've got chest monsters everywhere. What can you say? I need to tidy my chest monsters up. But at least I now have kind of a storage. Oh, that's where the stonecutter was. Oh, hang on. I'm going to make more. I need some gravel. And I need some green dye. There's green dye. There's blue lapis. Bucket. Need a bucket, otherwise we're going to be coming back down. I'm going to be using iron to make another bucket when I've already got about half a dozen buckets. At least. Hi, Jess. I do have a bed in my inventory. Thank you. And apologies for missing your message. I didn't notice it was there. Typical me. Okay, where are you? There we go. Bucket of water. Yes, I'm really sorry about that. Where am I? Right, so I'm at that one, which means I need to go this way. Drop cookies are awesome. Right. Now, Grifter's talking ice cream. That's just not on. I'm glad it helps. Monday mornings work, so yeah. Getting back into the swing of things after the weekend. I know technically I could just use powdered variant, but I don't want it falling down on the villager and then them suffocating. At least if it's a solid block. There's hopefully less chance. Hopefully. I don't know, talking about ice cream. That's never good. Ice cream is awesome. And it's coming up to autumn slash... Well, technically it's still summer. I'm one of those weird people. I do love ice cream in summer, but only on a cold day. Or a coldish day. Because if I have ice cream on a warm day, I get a brain freeze. Whereas if I have it on a cool day, or even in winter... You had the hurricane and earthquake that caused a wee bit of property damage. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Hopefully everything's okay. The damage wasn't too bad. I'm putting these here, but I'm not sure I'm going to keep them. I'm not sure I like them now. They're not too bad from a distance, but I'm not so sure up close. Probably if it was set back one block, it wouldn't be too bad, but... I'm going to put them in and see. I can always switch the block out afterwards. Had a thought. Nope. I do like the blue behind though. It brings a bit more colour. Nothing that can't be fixed. That's awesome. I'm glad it can be. It's nothing that was unfixable. Right, so I don't like that. I kind of like that better than the other bits. I just need to figure out what I'm going to put above their heads. Hmm. Not really. Wonder if it'd be better if it was a stayer. Would I like it better then? But the question is, could a villager escape if it's a stayer above their head? That's the bit I don't know. Obviously, the two blocks tall, and there's a block here. If I can't get out, they shouldn't be able to because they're taller than the player is. And I think I prefer the shape. I think that's better. What can you say? I start on one thing. But I do think that looks better over there with the stayer and the colour turned around. Right. Better. Well, at least it gives me back some wood. And it's always useful. Okay. Right. Almost there. Once I'm happy with the pattern, we can get cracked on. Okay. Need to go collect those blocks in a second. I can't believe we're almost at September. Now I need to figure out what to get my other niece for her 18th. Because the baby of the family turns 18. And that's hard to believe. I'm going to change it to the solid block in a minute. Just let's get them in place first. Go. And we still have a few blocks left over, which is good because we're going to need them for the upstairs. Yeah, that's the thing. It's hard to believe. It's like the oldest of the nieces and nephews will be 30 next year. That's a scary thought. Right, so that's all of those. So now we just need the stairs. And I still think we should have a cutter for wood. We've got one for stone, we should have one for wood. Okay. You in? Once they're all in, we'll take another look and reassess. Hey Viper, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Right. Put those two there. Missed a few. Hey, Cable. You're at work? Hopefully everything goes smoothly for you, Viper. So I understand. I heard all about him kicking people for no reasons yesterday. Okay, so that gives us plenty of space for masons. Now we need a whole bunch of slabs. Do I have a bunch of slabs ready to go? Nope, they're not the right variant. That's not right. That is so not right. Oh, he would. But you have to remember, Pendle has a long memory. Right, so I want it to be a half slab further up. Then we can go around the edge at that height. Do I want it that height? Okay, so if I put it that height, it's half slab height. Yeah. Then I can join on with some dark oak for the flooring. You won't. So how are things going, Cable? They're going. Well, it's better than not going at all. Like there's some blocks down there I should pick up. Yay! Drop cookie. Oops. Well, that was kind of daft, but hey, let's fix that. Okay. Then we just need to... Guess it doesn't really matter what block I use because they're not going to be seen. Because there's going to be chests on the top. Yep. You would have done it when I wasn't looking. He's saving it probably for after stream. So we need some half slabs. Yeah, half slabs. I was wondering about trapdoors, but nope, half slabs are probably going to be better. Let's free up a little bit of room. I saw some blocks somewhere. Where did I see the blocks? Guess he despawned. That's fine. It's a shame we don't have a pattern. It would be nice to mix and match. It's what I like about the bamboo block. You've got the mosaic and you've got the normal plank variant. Originally I was looking at them and thinking, I wasn't over keen, but because you can mix and match them, they're growing on me. And no, we're not going to be having a pink trading hall, I'm sorry. I know it's a new wood variant. But unfortunately, not my cup of tea. I must admit, it seems really weird having that texture there for the world border. I don't know. Some of them are good. It's like the deep slate. Oh, that's not that old. That's I like the number of variants we have in them. so third one. Hang on. Yeah, it is. For a second, I was concerned I was putting in top slabs, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but hey. Right, so now we want some stone variant. As long as I can place blocks right. And then we'll put some half slabs on the top to kind of make it a rail. Did I bring some? I did. Awesome. It's a shame there aren't different colours of this. And you could get it to blend in a little bit better. Not sure that's enough, but we'll give it a try. Right, so I'm going to need a few more blocks there. Just seemed weird to have that line go across. Because the portal's going to be there. Let's grab. That should be more than enough. Do half a stack of you, because you should be more than enough too. And then we'll build the portal there. And at least with the portal up here, the piglins, whatever you call them, will come in here instead. Right, so. Ah. Okay. Got. Thinking I'd put things in the wrong place. Which isn't anything unusual. Oh good, we've got plenty of them. I haven't forgotten that I said we could look at it's not right. Because after the normal 2-hour stream, I've sorted out the season 4 world, so we can have a quick look at season 4. Right. Really? Let's sleep. If you guys still want to see the season 4 world, that is. We did season 3 last week. Right. Okay. Come on. Pesky flying rat. Okay, that's fine. I downloaded and installed and etc. Goodbye. Right, so this should have gone here instead. I should have noticed when I went round this corner that it was wrong. Only I didn't. So we're kind of repeating what we did on the floor below. Except for this, it's going to have chests in, so it's going to be a little bit taller. So we're going to have 4 sets of double chests. I also need to put that block in the corner. But not that corner. I had fun a few months ago with a double clicking mouse, if you guys remember. I now have a double clicking mouse at work with my work mouse. They seem to follow me around, bless them. The misplacing of blocks reminded me of it. It's another example of my weird and wonderful thinking. And I'll say it's weird and wonderful because I went shopping yesterday or Saturday, I can't remember which. And when I go shopping, I take a backpack. The large camping backpacks. You've been clicking too much. Yeah, exactly. And I always get weird looks. Only this weekend, somebody came up and asked me, why have you brought a backpack to go shopping? And as I said, I don't have a car. The shop is literally between a 5 and 10 minute walk. And if I just carried normal shopping bags, the plastic ones that you stick on the end of your hands, your fingers hurt by the time you get it home. So if I bring my camping backpack, I can stick the shopping in there, throw it over my shoulders, hence no pain. Plus the second method in the madness is they have a large shopping basket, the handheld ones in the shop. And if I just fill that basket up, it just fills up my backpack as well. So yes, I may get weird looks, but there are a couple of methods in my madness. 1, no pain. 2, just the right amount of shopping. Even if I do get people looking at me as if I've lost the plot. But it works for me. Because there's no point getting a taxi home for a 5 to 10 minute walk. There really isn't. What are we doing? Okay, you can go there. We may need to get a few more of these blocks. Ah, okay. Let's just drop down and fly that way. And try not to go kersplat. Hang on. We need some more blocks anyway. Okay, we'll take a full stack. Just trying not to convert more than I need to. But it'll come in handy anyway. If not for this build, for another. Thank you for the resub with the Prime Pat. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Let's just need to pop these ones out. Thank you for the sub with the Prime Big House. How are you doing? So many amazing people. It is appreciated. Thank you very much. Come on, give me the block back. Okay, so we now have them in. I need to put the cyan in, but I don't think we have enough cyan. And we definitely don't have enough glowstone. So I'm just going to have to dot a couple of them around for the minute and fill them in afterwards. Yep. Not that we're worried about mobs spawning at the moment, because first of all there's no villagers, and secondly the light level isn't too bad anyway because of the glowstone below. Yep. You're going crazy digging a hole at the public guardian farm. Ooh. Yep. Right, so I need to go grab some more sand and some more. Do I have... I don't have that on me. Okay. Fortunately, it doesn't cost rockets to get to where the sand is. You're in one of these things. Okay. Grab a few more rockets. What are we doing with the elytra? We're okay. Okay. Ouch. Not like I really feel it, but hey. Well, that wasn't too bad. Well, I can't leave you there though, can I? Guess I haven't picked one of those up yet. Gives us plenty. Hey Flapjack. Jacka, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I need a third one, don't I? Hang on. 1, 2, 3. And the block with that behind it. Yeah, it's 3. I'm not doing too bad with the jumping at the moment. At the moment. Oh, I need to take that block out. So how's the hole going at the Guardian farm? Still a lot to dig? Let's try and get you. At least you don't have far to go to repair tools, which is a good thing. It's coming along. You just joined help, quite a bit left there. And lots of water pockets. Yeah, water pockets are a pain. Because draining them can be very much a manual process. At least the big sections you can use flyers. But if you've got underwater ravine, water-filled ravines even, they're not fun. Right, let's eat something. And we're going to need some more deep slate walls because that's not going to be enough. And we're going to need more of these. Not sure if that's enough or not. We may have to make some more. Oh, I forgot. Just so we added a little bit of depth to the underside as well. Oops. Do half of those. I want the pick. And then from here, is it here? Sort that out in a second because I want to put it like, hopefully like it has a little bit of support. So 1, 2, 3. Wrong one. I don't want to cover the face up. I want it to attach itself to one of you. This one. There we go. Just a little bit of detail. You spent pretty much all day there getting a shulker full of enchanted picks for us to use. Yeah. I must admit, at the moment, I've been it's been cheaper to make picks than it has been to repair them, XP wise. It'll change as things go on, but I've also been buying cheap picks, unenchanting them and repairing them that way too, because cheaper for 9 levels. Right. I came down because I wanted those, I needed those, and I need more of those. Wrong variant and wrong tool bench. Tiles. That's what I want. That's my excuse anyway for getting together almost a shulker full of picks for myself. What I probably should do is just that. It'll be easier. And it's not going to flow down to the ocean level either, so it's just going to get itself stuck in that bit. But I didn't want to keep making new picks, which would hence building the repair station, the furnace repair station last week. I just need to make more bamboo farm and cactus farm. It's not doing too bad. There's about 5 layers of each. But and I'm hoping when I start working in the area, it will keep it topped up and full. Or that's a thought anyway. Okay, so I forgot to bring some logs. We'll grab some more in a second, because I have a feeling I'm going to have to grab more of these. But we haven't done too bad with building this thing, seeing as we started it part way through the stream. Well, let's grab the logs while I'm here. Hi, how are you doing, Bob? You like Bob? Welcome to the stream. hopefully you're having a good day. And if not, let's hope it gets better soon for you. So that gives me 15 more. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, but we'll see. It may just do. There we go. If you would like to, it is a Patreon service, so it's not free. It is Tango Tech from Hermit Crafts Patreon server. So it is a monthly subscription of $10 a month. Okay. And we've just started a new season 3 weeks ago. Right, so we have those. I need, there's no point putting the chests in just yet because I need to put the blocks behind there. Especially the lighting ones. Hi, Naj. You get decent rates at the M farm then? Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we've hit the 2-hour mark. So we're about to have a restart. So what I will do is I will quickly end the stream and then we'll start up again in a minute or so with the season 4 world, and we'll go through that base building of that one. So I won't be a second. I'm just going to stick the end stream up and relaunch Minecraft. I'll be back in literally 2 minutes, hopefully. Okay, won't be long.